Philadelphia Eagles.
Is you ready for some motherfucking football?
Just about set for football. Blake Grupe is ready to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Yeah.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
There you go. Copy that link.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts.
He caught the.
Right side. And up to the 35 before they're able
Caught that motherfucking ball. My man back.
And a first down on their first offensive play.
Sheesh.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The Eagles at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. But you look at this defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
63.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll go down to
237.
inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hurts setting up the screen to Dickerson. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. Good reaction.
Nah, baby.
Shut that one down with little gain.
From the 25, here's second down and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed it went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not,
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes,
He got that motherfucking first down. God damn.
They go play action with Hurts.
Pick.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Why the fuck he come out of here?
The football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
He have to come out. Take the fucking touchback, you dickhead. This man, fucking bananas.
They go play action here on first down.
Uh-oh.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his
That looked like trouble.
Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain. A tough 39 upcoming. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they put together a strong effort last week.
difference in the ball game? Their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, I got hit on the motherfucking throw.
Going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and they'll have the ball set up in the
Nigga got a block, bruh.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing
Sorry.
you can do is
Sorry.
right
It's one pick.
showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Play action. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The hell?
They run the counter now on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength.
You just fucking ran right by me, you 38. That was your block.
First play of the drive.
Motherfucker, you the fullback.
2nd and 12.
The fuck was that?
They'll drop to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And 3rd down and 6 to go. For this Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
How the fuck it?
Misses the target.
I think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Fuck. That nigga just died on a nigga.
This is what they have to tell themselves. Don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet.
Good.
Give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Who was that?
And it'll
What
be
he
taken
said.
down here as it will take us to
All
the
right.
end of the first quarter. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34.
Okay, Uche.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he's able to get it back.
A lot of defense, some kind of some shit.
Well, their defense got him a football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two.
Damn.
Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders
Jones
are locked in and really focused.
Here's 2nd and 10.
63.
So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Yeah.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming out.
Hey, how you gonna have a sack?
Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Well, it's far right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We tried to bounce it.
Inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Robinson will try to pick it. Appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd down. Leaves him on 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything.
Okay, B-Rob.
Offensive line not getting turned. All the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a 1st down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Eagles defense
Right through the fucking gap.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Holden.
That totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Swift going to try up the middle.
Oh.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. But 1st down, Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Come on,
20.
Curl. This nigga just got his ass shook.
Touchdown on the year. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
All right.
It's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll get to hustle your guys to the line and get a set. Looking to throw. And he is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to them a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second down, here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go right now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And Hurts going to move him around. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only
open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They're going to look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Dickerson trying the right side. Shifts by at the 15. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd and 1. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback.
There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run the draw here with Swift. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On 2nd down, Swift. And shedding a man at the 40. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of mid. The night's going on.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Got no man that time. They ended up throwing a little too much heat on it.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air there. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to run incomplete.
The defense here, they did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Fourth quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago. And it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
63.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. It's Okureginon. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Hurts.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Steps away to his left.
That is intercepted. Here's Carter now on the return. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
He's got McLaurin. And he's going to pick up a 1st down here as that clock continues to run. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go shoot. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the lead way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So it's going to go back 5 to 3rd and 15.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Philadelphia, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis.